Well, here we go. We had a busy morning this morning trying to fit this LS2 in the car. It went in pretty easy, but the turbo manifolds didn't fit, so we're going to go to plan B. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to Motormouth TV. Lifting engines out. Yeah. Could you grab it for me, please, Dale? Alright, we're away. Right, today we're going to put the engine in, the XY, just a dummy fit, just to make sure it all goes together well. I'm not strong enough, my back's not strong enough at the moment because of my operation, so I'm struggling. Years ago, you'd have mates around everywhere helping you, but because of COVID, can't do it, can I? COVID, eh? Everyone's favourite. Don't be cruel to Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. So, people are asking me today where I got, geez, that sun's bright, isn't it? Where I got the sun from. A guy from Perth. So, you get them on the internet, $249 at Racing or Sydney Speed or whatever you want to call them. They used to be USA imports. I filled it, I got 7 litres of oil in it, which is pretty good. I know what I'm loving, baby, it's just you I'm thinking of. I've had better rams than this. I've been in business 30 years and this is my third one, so roughly 10 years per hoist to get. Maybe it's just you I'm thinking of. No, I'm going to try this. That engine's not 250 kilo. I'm going to boom it. You need a dog man. A dog man with a whistle. Nothing better than working on the shed with watching Cletus drag race. And I recommend one of these. These are great. Get yourself one of these. I got this one from Burson's. They're a perler. They're great. Putting engines in. Now I've got to find the right bolts. Of course I should have prepared this earlier for you, but me being me, I just got started on it. Well, that'll do that one. Don't be cool. Okay, up we go. Up we go. Up we go. Well, you know. You know how it is. So this here, you wind it backwards and forwards to lift your engine up, down, front or back. Sort of centralise it. Put your bolt in there. Another bolt to the back. And of course, where are they? I'm going to grab every bolt that I don't need. I'm going to buy a top plate. You get a plate for lifting LS motors in and out. I've seen them on the net and I was going to buy it the other day, but I got busy. So I should have, because now I need it. And what you do, it just picks up the engine from the center. Alright, there's the other victim. Don't be cool. Now is this going to work for me or not? Probably not. Don't want no other lover. Still not going to go? Now I can edit all this bit out if you get bored. Jeez. Don't be cool to a heart that's true. Now, of course, I brought home a container full of bolts. Here they are. Here they are. Here they are. Don't be cool. You want this true. Okay, so let's start jacking and see what happens, eh? That's a good sign. Don't want no other lover. Now, Allen keys. One, two, keep them down there. Three. I think from memory it's 14 mil. Yes. Righto. That back there. Okay. Okay. Don't be cool. Comedy there, isn't it? They'll go every other way except for the way you want them to go, won't they? Like a Coles shopping trolley. Come on, buddy. Righto, there's a go, there's a go, there's a go. So I'm looking forward to, I better turn the camera, so you can see what I'm doing. I'm looking forward to, let me just see where I'm at. Seeing how these tough mounts go in. They look pretty friggin' awesome. And the sump, of course, being a Ford, you could have a Ford sump. Righto, first problem. First problem. Now, I wouldn't usually do this like this, but I'm trying to do everything at once, so I need Cindy. Maybe I can get a broom. Okay. Oh, come on. Just come down a little. Right, I need a hand. The bonnet should come off really. But when you're doing everything by yourself, it's pretty hard to get a bonnet off by yourself. But people like to see people struggle. It's entertaining watching people struggle. And you know, I could probably do all this, set it up so I look like I'm just a pro. But I reckon okay, it's not going to go, is it? It's not going to go. So I'm going to have to take the bonnet off. I'm going to have to take the bonnet off. Bonnet off. Hey Cindy, can you give me a hand to hold this bonnet, please? Don't be cool.
Is the camera going?
Yeah, but I can edit it out. I won't put you in there. Just come over here, this side. So it should stay there for a minute like that. So you don't really have to hold anything, just steady it. What would I do without my precious, beautiful missus? I'll tell you what, I'll be in trouble. So many times she's helped me, Unbelievable. Righto, there we go. So what we're going to do now is just sit on the roof. So come back. Oh, come back. Yeah. Just gently on the roof. I don't want to dent it. Actually, we'll go over the back.
Stop, I'm about to drop it.
I don't want to scratch the roof or dent it.
Where are
Righto.
we going with it?
Just back here. So I can get it over there against the trailer. Right? Okay, up we go. Your way. Oh, jeez. Okay. Walk that way, please. Righto. You should try picking up them doors by yourself. Okay, put it in back. Thank you. Can you give me a hand to steady this engine, please? Righto, so we're going to come in, like that, and down onto the tough mount. Pretty exciting. Pretty exciting. See that tough mount? Can you flick it back, please? Towards you. Ah, there's no problem. Right up. Better get some bolts in there, eh? Get a couple of nuts and bolts in there. And the tough mount's just up. Please. Don't be cool.
Is the camera going?
Yeah, but I can edit it out. I won't put you in there. Just come over here, this side. So it should stay there for a minute like that. So you don't really have to hold anything, just steady it. What would I do without my precious, beautiful missus? I'll tell you what, I'll be in trouble. So many times she's helped me. Unbelievable. Righto, there we go. So what we're going to do now is just sit on the roof. So come back. Oh, come back. Yeah. Just gently on the roof. I don't want to dent it. Actually, we'll go over the back.
Stop, I'm about to drop it.
I don't want to scratch the roof or dent it.
Where are
Righto.
we going with it?
Just back here. So I can get it over there against the trailer. Right? Okay, up we go. Your way. Oh, jeez. Okay. Walk that way, please. Righto. You should try picking up them doors by yourself. Okay, put it in back. Thank you. Can you give me a hand to steady this engine, please? Righto, so we're going to come in, like that, and down onto the tough mount. Pretty exciting. Pretty exciting. See that tough mount? Can you flick it back, please? Towards you. Ah, there's no problem. Right up. Better get some bolts in there, eh? Get a couple of nuts and bolts in there. And the tough mount's just up. These aren't the permanent bolts. Just to hold it steady. As I said, this is just a dummy fit, just to make sure those turbo manifolds are going to fit, because if they don't, we're going a different way. We're going to go a 409 Clevo, alloy head roller cam, big banger. Big banger. You know how I've ordered so many nuts and bolts in here, like hundreds of them?
You don't have one there.
Do you know I'm still struggling to find matching nuts and bolts? It's crazy. And how many kits, I bought 4 kits off eBay, nuts and bolts, still struggling to find matching nuts and bolts. Don't be cool. Oh, I can't do that. I need help. I can't do it. I hurt. Damn it. I probably need a bit more time for my back to heal before I can be doing this. Damn it. So keen to get things going, but I'm limited. Bloody limited. Not happy about that. Not happy, Jan. Don't look good. Righto. Go jab. We need to have a hoist, wouldn't it? My love. Okay, so we've got to spin that engine, sweetie.
Is this sitting up in the right direction?
No. No.
Am I pointed down?
It will. What I'm going to do is just lower the engine down slowly. It's usually a small motor compared to a Cleveland. You know what I mean? Clevo's are big. That one goes that way. Can you pick that up, maybe? That one there? Oh, it is. Sweet. Sweet. Now, there's probably a right way and a wrong way to assemble these. I'd say the right way would be bolt that there to the engine and bolt that bit there to the chassis and then pair them up and just put the bolt through. So this is just a trial and error. More error than trial.
You're going to bolt it in?
Yeah, I'm going to sit it in and just see. All I want to do is just see if those manifolds are going to fit between the towers and the heads. And if they do, Turbo LS is definitely happening. You know what I mean? Turbo LS. You're going to hate me for it, aren't you? Please don't hate me for it. I'm just doing it because it's viable, it's cheap, and I just want to go fast, just to cheap. That's all it is. I like to build a big cleaver, man, far out. Which is, if this doesn't fit the manifold, that's what's happening. Clevo. They like to go Clevo, top loader, vertical gate shifter, back to the good old stuff that I used to do years ago. But the only reason I'm really doing this is because it's something different. It's something I haven't tried before, and I like doing things different. That's why I put a 509 bow tie in an XY Falcon back in 1994. Alright, okay. What was that, I wonder? Oh, holy smock. Right, that can go in there. Sweetie, could you just wheel this over there somewhere near behind the road, thanks?
I put something on those wheels.
Just over behind the trailer somewhere. One more other lover, Baby, it's just you I'm thinking of. Top, front. Right, that's up. Oh. Okay. And you know what's good about doing this? I've never done it before. And there's probably a lot of people that haven't done it before either. But there's going to be heaps of critics in the comments. You know. But you've got to learn to love the haters. Love the haters. Embrace the haters. Because it's easy to sit behind the keyboard and criticise people, isn't it? You won't that without TV. But actually getting up and having a go, it's a different story. Okay, so that's on there, that's on there. There. Bolt. Don't be cool. Alright, that one there's been disobedient, that nut and bolt, so that's going. Oh. So yeah, Cindy, I bought containers of bolts, as you know, off eBay. And the majority of them, they show massive big pictures of this is what you're going to get. And when it turns up, it's a third of the size. Like, it's nothing. It's like, wow, really? Good on you, China. 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 Jimmy Rabbit. Ah. Right. So we've got to get that there down into here, sweetie. Right, we're ready to go.
Right.
Ready to go. And see this here? I love it. Love it. Right up. Here we go. Now let's hope that sump fits. Yep, that's it. That's it. Whoa, looks close. Looks close. Look at that. My goodness. Wow, that one's going in.
Yep. The other one.
Well, this is exciting.
The other one.
Let's just get that one bolt in here. That one's got to go in there. So I'm going to let it down and we'll get that bolt in. So as soon as I can see that that's in far enough, am I on? Are we working? Let me just make sure this is working. Okay.
I'm just going to have to edit me out.
Edit you out while you're beautiful. Right, so here we go. Just down a little bit more. Oh, there it is. There it is. Can you hold that, please? Gummy bolt. There's one in there. There's one bolt in.
It's almost on the other side, but
Ouch. My goodness gracious. Because I can't see.
the holes don't marry up this
Oh,
side.
okay. Right.
That's easier.
Right, she's in.
Okay.
She's in. Let me just sit that there.
Oh, I see you got your handle.
Yeah, I made a handle. Thank you to the guy on YouTube from...
No, the rubber handle.
Oh, yeah. I was struggling to turn the engine over on the engine hoist. And one of the gentlemen on YouTube said, why don't you just weld an extension on your bar? I said, oh, that's a good idea. So I did. So thank you. But
So this side's got to drop.
kind words. And yeah, that side's going to drop now. So one side's in, and I'll just keep dropping, and that side will come down slow.
Hang on, let me straighten it. Don't
Alright, no worries, I'm not going to break your fingernail.
No, it's not enough. It's my whole hand.
Well, don't worry, I'm not going to drop it down hard. Okay, just slowly, slowly. Ready? Just move your hand for a sec. Of course, I can't see that side. So let me come over here. Okay, now I can see. Oh, that's about to go straight in.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's amazing, isn't it? Go tough mounts. That's unreal.
So you just need a bit of a lumbar hammer.
Wow.
You're not going to move again, are you, for a minute?
Wow. Look at that. Yeah, I think that's in. That's the easiest engine I've ever put in. I'll let down just a little fraction more. Baby, it's just you. How easy was that?
Not yet.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Grab that lumbar hammer. Wow. I can't see complete.
It's going.
It's going in.
Yep.
I can't actually hit the bolt, that's what the problem is. Not light.
Yep, it's through.
Not light enough. I can't hit the same place twice. Look how small that engine is.
It's tiny, isn't it?
I'm used to looking at a big Hemi, you know what I mean? That Hemi's huge.
That is small.
And you look at this little baby thing, how's it going to make 1,000 horsepower? Really?
It's small, hey?
I don't know if it's going to make 1,000 horsepower.
Okay,
They reckon they can, but I don't know.
never know.
It's so tiny.
Get your turbos in.
That is unbelievable. Tough mounts, thank you very much. Tough mount. I bought 2 tough mounts. They fit perfect. Can't believe how easy that was to fit in. So if you need mounts, get them off Tough Mounts, St. Mary's. Wow. That's amazing. That was like easy. Alright. How cool is that? Now, next.
You don't need me for a minute, do you?
No, you're alright.
I'll wash my hands. I've got 3 for
Thank you. Now, are these going to fit? Or am I going to have to take the towers off? Towers. They're not going to fit, are they? What if I can run the turbo down the back? Run the turbos down the back. They're not going to fit. There is another way. You can buy from Castlemaine Rod Shop, complete front end, which they're good front ends, and it deletes the towers. I'm thinking about doing that. Get rid of the towers, opens up the butt engine. You got a beautiful front end, wheelwood calipers and disc rotors, nice rack and pinion steering, the whole lot. So if this doesn't fit, that's what I'll be doing. I'll be ringing Castlemaine Rod Shop. And it looks like they're not going to fit. What a bummer. I sort of knew that weren't. I had a feeling. I did have a feeling. Tell you what, they're close though. They're really close. Man, that's close. Alright. Let me just do something. Now, the 4 guys will be happy because if this doesn't fit, it's going to cost too much money to do the Castlemaine Rod Shop thing. I'm going to abandon the LS motor, sell the engine, the LS2, sell the twin turbo setup and everything, put that money into a 408, 409 Cleveland, 4V head, roller cam, 950 double pump up, manual, and go do drag challenge that way. Won't be making as much horsepower, but it'll be just as much fun. Cindy. So I've got Plan A, which was the twin turbo.
Yep.
Plan B, which was a big compression E85 LS motor.
Yep.
With a single carb, no air fire, none of that stuff. And if that all fails, well then I'm going to go roller cam, big Clevo, like the good old days. E85, big compression. You probably get 650, 700 horsepower. Get a bit more respect because it's a Ford in a Ford. This car is eventually going to be cut up and made into the GMH-2. GMH 2.0, rapid orange, and the engine out of the Dart will eventually go on it, the Hemi. Alright, this might help some of the handholds. Geez, I had it. One no other love. Right, what do we got here? That's close. Freaking close. Oh, there, that's close. Almost fits. Almost fits. Just got to get past that. That one doesn't go on the side. Ouch. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. I wonder if I can get these to go in the back, run the turbos down the back. So I have to get them up from underneath. I don't care, because we want them on there. Yep. I might try jack the engine up again. Jack the engine up again, and put the manifold, just sit them on there, then let the engine down a bit, because the engine mounts have got a lot of variation in those mounts. But at the moment, they're not going. And I can run the turbos down the back, off the back of these, and just run the dump pipe out there, so that's another option. Deary me. Well, you've got to be prepared with all this trial and error. As I said, not many people put twin turbos in an XY. Geez, that's close, that one. That is very close. I'm sure if I lift that engine up a bit on this side, that'll go in there. So that one will fit that one. That side. This one over here. Fit this side. He's like my shirt. Ouch. Do I know I love? Get down in there. I tell you what, that's close. It's fucking close. Okay, I'm going to lift that engine up. Put the manifolds on, then drop it into place. Right, so I'm going to lift the engine up again. Lift the engine up again, bolt these on place, then drop the engine down because I think they'll fit. But anyway, I'll be back. I'm going to have a breather. I'll get back to you soon. Over. Well, it's in there. Fits really well. The tough mounts are great, but the turbos won't fit. So what do you think about big cam, manifold, huge holly, high compression, and just make it natural aspirated? Today's plan is I bought these doors. I'm going to strip them, put them on the table, and strip them out. Make sure everything works, and then I'm going to put them all inside these doors. All the locks and mechanism, everything. I got the engine in. The tough mounts are beautiful. So, highly recommend tough mounts. It went in so easy. So, the LS is in. Slight problem. No matter how hard I tried and whatever way I tried, couldn't get the turbo manifolds to fit. So this car is going to stay as what I originally planned. I've got a drag car. Here's my drag car. It's a lifetime worth of work to get that. So drag car good. That'll go fast. I need a cruiser. So there's my cruiser. So what I'm going to do is naturally aspirated, big cam, manifold, and a holly. No AFI. Extractors from Custom Main Rod Shop. I've got my Trans Brake Turbo 400. So I'm going to get this going natural aspirated now, but with a huge cam in it. So bub it, da bub it, da bub it, da bub. And I got my mate Joe's going to do my floor for me and dash. He said he'll do that before Christmas. And I'll be cruising no time at all. So natural aspirated, big cam, 950 holly, like a good holly. And away we go. So all this is for sale. So if you know anyone wants to buy, it's all brand new. Turbo, twin turbo setup, the LS1, LS2, LS3. Let me know. Over.